Good morning. Hebrews 2, 1 and 2 again as we move to verse 3. So put away all malice and all deceit and hypocrisy and envy and all slander. Like newborn infants, long for the pure spiritual milk, that by it you may grow up into salvation. If indeed you have tasted that the Lord is good. If you're a believer, then you have tasted. It's this experiential, existential idea. You don't taste something in your mind. You taste it with your senses. You've tasted what? That the Lord is good. The goodness of God is a key character trait for you as a believer to have experienced. His goodness shows up in rescuing you from sin. His goodness shows up in abiding with you through difficult circumstances. His goodness is on display as his character of love and kindness and mercy, grace, countless other attributes manifest themselves in your life. It's easy in a world where we're dealing with sickness, we're dealing with COVID, we're dealing with cancer, we're dealing with a host of things that people battle on, chronic pain disorders. We're dealing with relationships that are strained, disappointments with children, disappointments with spouses, disappointments with organizations, disappointments with government, disappointments all around. Fiscal challenges, all the things we deal with. It's so easy to step back and question the goodness of God. And when you do, I want to remind you of something. Remember your salvation. Remember that you were brought from darkness to light. Remember that there was nothing in you, nothing in me, that somehow would merit eternal favor with God, let alone be the kind of thing that he would see as somehow so good in us that he would send his son to die for us, and yet he did. Why? Because of his goodness. Because the goodness of the Lord, it does not fail or cease. So we have tasted the goodness of the Lord. And while things around us cause us to question, I just want to remind you that in the midst of difficult circumstances, recall your salvation. Here, desiring to grow up into that salvation. You'll desire it. If what? If indeed you've tasted that the Lord is good. If you've tasted that the Lord is good, then you're going to want to dwell on him. You're going to want to meditate on him. In fact, I think actually one of the things that you might look in your heart and ask is, if you don't desire the word at all, have you tasted the goodness of God? And if you've tasted the goodness of God, how you must want the word. May the Lord bless you today.